Alright everybody, welcome back to the moth-hawk project. So today, what I want to do is actually create the already what did you say that? The drawing part of the last bit, and then then tomorrow we will be able to, well, not tomorrow because Monday we will be able to do the rest of it, the coloring and decoloring of the last bit that we had done yesterday. Or, yeah, yesterday. So, yeah, sadly I have a very busy week coming up, a weekend coming up, so therefore, I want to prepare for that. And today I will be able to do this. So, no further ado. Let's get started, shall we? So, yeah, has been some time. I'm also working on a new thumbnail. This one right here. So yeah, that's gonna be also very funny. But yeah, right now we're gonna be working on making this whole damn thing. So we're gonna make the whole jam salam working. But first we need to make sure that we have the color up and running properly here. I should definitely go for like probably this. Yes. All right. So yeah, today is again, well, it was not as hot as yesterday, but it is still a little bit hot outside. But today I will be able to do the drawing, and then after that I will be doing some practice on sports. So yeah, gotta be doing that. I already have placed my my telephone on what needs to be done. So it's gonna be lovely. But yeah, right now it's 25 degrees outside, I believe, so instead of 30, so that's always good. But yeah, it has been a very hot week. Temperatures reaching 30 to 31 and 30 degrees almost every day, so good for me to start with. So yeah. I figured, like, since I had that lovely little conversation, or a lovely little stream with Crow, I thought, like, well, you know what? And the rest of the bunch, I thought, like, yeah, let's pick it up again, I'm gonna be recording some videos about a game that has already been disbanded, so now I need to play a game that is already, way buggy than it is, and that's why the dinosaur doesn't look like a real dinosaur, but more like a very scary, spooky one. Because, well, it's a very spooky one that doesn't get all the things correctly done. Alright. So, yeah. I must say I'm very happy upon how much we've done, or how much we're already getting at. And, I hope everybody is actually doing quite well today. Yeah. Playing also some. Also, I've been playing a lot of. Also, I've been playing some games today, but you know what? I won them fair and square. Well, technically two losses and 3 wins, so it's all fine. It was quite fun to see that within 2 hours you would be able to play 5 games. That was a record. Well, it didn't help that some players left. Oh well. Couldn't blame them at all. Couldn't blame them at all. So yeah. There you go. Whoa. My hand is not liking this at all. Nope. Not at all. It's like, you remember those pain issues that you had before? Well, congratulations, they're back and better than before. And I'm like, thanks. I definitely needed those. But anyway. we will do then some drawing anyway. So let me zoom out on this because I need to figure out how we're gonna do this. So I want this to be like there we go. All right. Whoa. That's some ugly piece of garbage right now. Don't want to go for straight lines that look so ugly always. Yep. There we go. Alright. Now we need to make sure we have this bit up and running. And now we need to get this part up and running. Nice. So yeah. Making sure that I'm doing correctly the things that I wanted to do is one of those things that I like. Alright, there you go. So what do we need to do first? Well, we need to start on making sure that we are doing it correctly the way I intended to be. Which means that we're first gonna make sure that this thing is properly placed. There you go. Right now I want to. Right now I'm trying to fill in all the empty bits. All right. There we go. This is fun. Just seeing all of this happening. This whole tree is so big. It's quite a long thing to do, you know, doing all of the things that you need to be doing. This is technically the hardest part to do. Because, well, you know, we need to fill in the whole damn thing, and therefore, you know, it's a little bit bigger than normal size. I'm so glad that we can use the blur tool to fix all this, all of the mistakes that I'm leaving behind on the tree texture, which is nice. Also, we don't need a heavy textured background. We need just a blurry textured background. Well, not fully blurry, but enough blurriness to make sure that the tree looks a little bit more like a tree than, you know, right now it's the leaves. They do look nice, but once you know once you look into it, they are not feeling like leaves. But you know, with a little bit of blur, we should be able to fix that problem quite easily. That's why I also am switching between the soft feathers, the the ones with the not so sharp tin, and then switch them around a bit with the hard feathers, so the pointy shark tooths, which then you know creates the variety on the texture a bit. Also, it will create more of an effect that lasts better. And then after this stream, I will be able to do. I need to go to sports, so I'm gonna need to do a 1 hour sport thingy that I found online. I was like, all right, fine. I'll start doing this every day and then see how that goes, or at least you know every 3 days. So 3 days in one day, so that I can do some sports and get back in proper health, because health is important. You know, health, health, health is important, not health. Health. All right. All right. There we go. Cool. Now we need to change up a little bit of the way how we draw. So we need to switch up a bit of the angle here, because if we let the angle do its thing, it's better to just manually do the angle, so I do get the thing that I want to do. There we go. Finally. Such a pain in the ass, such a pain in the ass, such a pain in the goddamn ass. Sorry, I'm not fully talking because I'm actually quite concentrating on getting this right. So yeah, that just happens. Alright, let's take a look at it and see how this looks. Oh, that looks decent. I like it. Thank God. I was a little bit worried at the moment. How much time has been past? 90 minutes. Alright, fine. I guess that's enough. It's enough of 90 minutes already. So we're doing quite good work, Within 90 minutes, we're already halfway. Well, halfway. One fourth way done. My head, please stay in one place. Thank you. Don't want to have you handing up also. Nobody wants to see, the head going spinning around across the room while trying to draw. It's like, yeah, you know what? You already have a lot of trouble, having your hand a little bit, burned, thanks to way too long playing games, and then you also need to have your thing being annoyed. Ha! Well, allow me to show you the true power, and I'm like, thanks, but no thanks. I wish if you read it not, and then they always say like, ha, too late. That's always how it works. Alright. That way is correct. That way is almost done properly. So we're going to be just adding up some bits. Now that looks nice. Also, did really help, cleaning up the tablet. It makes the whole damn thing a little more smoother than before. Alright. Now we need to get into the aspect of making sure things go well. So now we need to get back into nice looking ones. So now we need to get the nice little things up and running. That's the question, then do I want to go make a plum here? I think I will make the plum here, so... Oh god. Nice. And as you can see, the more we do this, the more it gets, the more full it gets, and then, eventually, we have a whole damn tree up and running. Which is the whole idea of it. 25 minutes, nice. I'm gonna keep it to 30 minutes today. Probably I'm gonna be finishing this. There is no need for 30 minutes. Well, technically, my hand is having problems. Nah, 1 hour. 1 hour straight is better than none hour. And then, we're just gonna make sure that the pain is gone while doing the exercises. Probably. It's gonna be a hard exercise, though. I have a whole schedule for it, so it's torso, body, arms, and legs, I believe. So it's a full thing. It's a full cardio. Oh yeah, it also has cardio in it, though. I found it on the internet and I was like, you know what, I can give it a try. I don't know half the words that they are using, but probably those words I already know what they mean. It's just, a very strange way of doing things. And apparently I need to do 5 times them. Like, I need to do 5 times the exercise, so it's like 5 times this, 5 times that, 5 times this, 5 times that, and then, repeat and then go back into a round, so should be fine. And I even made a copy of it to make sure that I can see it, what I need to do. And I'm also gonna put a timer on so that I know then, you know, it's an hour workout, so it's not even a big workout, it's just an hour workout. Well, a lot of people that are doing workouts are probably gonna say, yeah, an hour is a lot. And I'm like, yes, I know. But it is not a big workout. It's a lot of workout, but not a big one. Because most people probably won't even do that kind of a workout. But because I'm weak and noodly, I will probably be able to do it. And I always have the motivation to do I always have the motivation to do so because, well, you know, gotta get rid of that hand. That stupid pain in the hand. The muscle sore. And the only way to relax the muscle sore is to do exercising. Same goes for the muscles in the legs and the shoulder blades, which are all stuck and stagnated because, well, you know, doing only gaming and drawing is not a very good idea. And then also my work is also a sitting job, so it's not a very how do you say that? A very healthy lifestyle, if you get my point. And tomorrow it's gonna be Wednesday, and I want to cook, so therefore I will probably ask Mom if I can cook Wednesday, and then she will probably agree with it or not agree with it. Depends on the situation at hand. If I can cook, then I'm very happy because I can then just get something and then I can get to the point. Alright, so there you go. It's a big chunky. It's a big one. Oh my god. Stop getting to yellow, you ass. Such evil, evil button right now. It's like, allow me to go to yellow in one instant, and I'm like, why yellow? Could you pick any other color than yellow? That is like the immediately noticing mistake. Well, at least, you know, I'm already noticing that the mistake was made, so therefore I should technically thank my hand to be like, well, I'm gonna use yellow. Thanks, you know. I should technically thank him. Thank my hand that I made mistakes. Thank my hand that I made a mistake to do it on yellow and not on green, not on blue or white. Because white is not very visible compared to yellow, like yellow, traffic light yellow. Yellow. No, it's not yellow, right? It's yellow. Yeah, probably. Alright. This is again a big one, isn't it? Oh, it is. It's one of those big chunky ones. I'm not supposed to go. Filling those lines is a pain in the ass. There you go. All right. How much? 30 minutes. 32. We're almost there. God dang, it's annoying. Fine. Now I just need to follow these lines instead of the other ones. If I don't do that, I will screw myself royally over. Tiny little bits in one bit. Tiny, tiny bits in one bit. Tiny, tiny bits in one bit. They go like them do it. There you go. It's one of those things that are quite hard to do, you know, constantly doing the same thing as a hand motion is really wearing your hand off. Because, well, you know, you need to do one constant hand motion, which can cause stiffness in it. Bleh. And does hurt a bit, but, you know, we need to make sure that we're pushing through this. This time we need to push through it because, well, you know, the hand was too stiff, therefore we have not used it too much, therefore the stiffness causes the pain and not the other way around of the muscle does cause the pain. Which means that if we push through it, it should be working in the right way. Therefore, you know, we will be able to do the thing that we wanted to do in the first place. There you go. And the more we fill this tree up, the more it gets, the better it gets. So no need to worry about anything here. We just need to fill it up. We need to fill it up with all the shark tooths in the world. And yes, it doesn't matter if the shark tooths are ugly looking, because they represent leaves, they don't represent the shark tooths technically. Therefore they are not fine. A shark tooth is technically this, and then, you know, you have the tooth, and then you need to design the tooth with, you know, a little bit of detail so that you have the tooth itself, and then, you know, you can put it into a skull, like for instance on this way, and then you have like a hand that can go like this. So yeah, it's quite a cool thing to do, you know. That's why I'm calling them shark tooths, because they are sharpened but spooky. Because if you do them wrongfully, they might screw you over. But since that we're doing with the leaves, it should be fine. And we're not using the same template every single time, therefore it's different, therefore people cannot relate it to a stamp, therefore since it's not relatable to a stamp, it can be used for later designs. The main issue that we have most of the time is when you look at a painting or a drawing, you can see when they use a texture or a stamp, and you want to prevent that by altering it or alternating between texture stamps all the time, so that, you know, you don't see it happening. only use it for one certain type of part, and then don't use it. But still, the stamps are most likely obvious because, well, they always follow a pattern. Even though if you randomize it a little bit, it doesn't change the fact that they are stamps, and that what you could do, though, to prevent such kind of ideas is by putting a layer over the original over the stamp, and then redraw it yourself. So use the draw tool to create the texture. Therefore, you draw over it, you create a texture, and then you add it in with colors and all that stuff. All that jam, that actually works most of the time. It's just a real pain in the ass to draw grass, and leaves are more worse because they are such a pain to do because they're always taking so much space and time into it. Luckily, this is a background one, so we can slack on some of it. And still, it's recommended to make sure that you're not slacking too much because blur can fix not all of the problems that are occurring into the drawing, which can lead to major issues later on, and then you need to redraw the whole damn thing, and you don't want that to happen. All right, we did it. We successfully drew the goddamn tree bit, the tree chunky bit, the tree leaf bit. All right. So we need also a color for this. So we're gonna put a color down, and then we're gonna call it a day. So pick a color. I will pick the green color that it's the heaviest. And behold, there you have it. It's the tree again. So since we now have done the tree bit, we can now look it up. We can look at this. Well, that already looks decent. I like it. Then if we now reactivate our cool looking tree, which is that's the leaf. Where's Big Chungus? There is Big Chungus. Alright, so Big Chungus is gonna be here. Now we need to lower this down because we technically put this one above it, but technically this needs to be behind it. So there you go. That already looks decent. I like it. Yes, I like it. So we already are getting towards the point where we need to be. Good. Nice. We should definitely move this bit a little bit more to the side and change it a bit around. But no further ado, I have done the thing that I needed to do, so that's good. We're saving it, and I'm gonna be calling it a day for today. So since that we successfully did the tree bit, what we needed to draw, and we have now rightfully positioned everything for it. We're gonna be only needing to do the coloring, and then we need to draw the trunk, the tree trunk, and then everything will be fine. I hope you all have enjoyed, and sorry for a little bit